good. Feels good. I'm gonna let this go for a second so people can hop on in. This is an important topic that we are going to be talking about today. I will be leaving this live up, so I really do believe that this is an important topic to discuss, and I don't think that I have addressed it much before. I'll let everybody come on into the chat. What's up, Lovey? Hello. Welcome on in. Thanks for being the first. What's your opinion on the movie Boss Baby? I really like that movie too. It's a good movie. All right, come on in, you guys. Come on in. We are talking serious busy today. Business. Serious business. We're talking serious business today. Oh, oops. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. You will. All right. It's a decent amount. Can everybody see me? How is the feed? Are we good? Is the video good? Is the audio good? Tell me in the chat. I'm gonna turn this off. Just wanted to give an update. Yes, it's good. Okay, cool. It's not just on fasting. Fasting is going great, but the fasting, another benefit, we missed you too. Another benefit to the fasting that I inside myself is a heightened awareness. With that, I have also been noticing a few things going on with my body that I feel like it's really important to note. I grew up in a household with adults that I needed to be okay so that they were okay. So I developed kind of like a codependency type relationship, and it carried on into my adult years. So I have a habit and a tendency, which I think a lot of people also share this same thing, especially if you grew up in the time. Thank you. I guess. I don't know if that was, anyways, maybe that's just an observation. But if you grew up where your environment was not very steady, or you felt like you were responsible for your environment, then you might have the same issue with, go like this, that's a little bit better. Same issue with not recognizing when you're not okay. And that's something I've struggled with a lot is, I'm pretty sure they meant that in a good way, Lovey. You've missed a lot, but I've been fasting. I have been trying to drop like water weight and detox and things like that. So anyways, so I've missed recognizing things. Please don't get distracted, you guys. Please don't get distracted. Missing things in my body. So lately I've been recognizing I've had a lot more knee and joint pain. I've felt numbness in my limbs. I've been getting a lot more bruises lately, and the thing that really brought it to my attention today is looking at my looking at my tongue and noticing changes in my tongue. Way back in the day, they didn't have all the bells and whistles that they do, and especially in like Chinese medicine, they'll ask to look at your tongue, and if you go online, you can do pretty easy searches to see what your tongue says about you. But one of the things that I've recognized is underneath your tongue, there's veins, and underneath my tongue specifically, I noticed that the underneath of my tongue has had these deep purple veins like that. You're not supposed to have deep purple veins, and it is a sign that there's bad blood flow in your body. And that's what those other symptoms also mean, is that there's bad blood flow in your body. So I have been studying a little bit about how to increase the circulation, and I found some simple exercises to do right here. So if you also recognize some of those symptoms, easy bruising, your arms and legs kind of going numb or feeling like shooting pains. Specifically, I've been feeling it in my left leg. My right knee has been very, very difficult to, I am also anemic. My knee on my right side has been hard to walk for the last couple of days. And I've been getting really dizzy when I am like sitting and stand up. For my job, I'm walking like all day long, so I'm constantly on my feet. So another thing that you can do is keep your feet elevated at the end of the night, things like that. But I haven't studied much on lymph nodes. I am going to get into that. Hi, Miss Claus. I'm going to get into learning about my lymph nodes and trying to address those things, but I'm going to do a few just simple exercises that I did look at online. So if you would like to do them with me, you are welcome to, just to get the blood pumping in our body. It should be really easily. Do I take iron shots? No, I don't, but I do need to take some iron. So we're gonna start just by turning our neck one way and then the other. We're gonna do this about 10 times. I am going to keep this live up for anybody that is also experiencing anything similar that would like to follow along. I wasn't really counting. Okay, next we're going to do cherry pickers. So when we're going up, we're gonna really focus on coming down, and we're gonna squeeze as we come down because there are lymph nodes in this area. So we are going to come up and squeeze. I have already scheduled a massage with a personal friend of mine that is going to be coming down. She is traveling down to give me a massage. Super excited. So it's really important to squeeze when you come down. Yeah, feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the chat or to follow along. Both are fine. Just wanted to come on here. I know that a lot of people look at me and they think, oh, she's so healthy. Oh, she can do upside down things and she can do yoga, and she's healthy. But even if you look or tell yourself that you are fine, it's really important to not ignore the signs in your body. Sometimes you can notice swelling in your hands, your ankles, your wrists. So it's just really important to pay attention to those things. And then that way you can also spread awareness to the people that you love. You know, you can just listen to other people. Okay, now we're gonna put our arms out. We're gonna get the blood flowing back to our heart. These are new to me, so this is not something that I have been doing every day, and be more self-aware of these things. I can kind of see the chat, but I cannot read from that far away, so. Super excited for my friend to come down. She lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I do have to pay a little bit more. I don't have to pay, I get to pay a little bit more. I obviously will be paying her more than she is charging, just because you treat your friends and the people, you know, that are important to you special, so they know, hey, look, you're special, I treat you special because you're special. All right, now we are going to work on getting the blood flowing in our torso. She has been trained in massage, so she knows exactly what to do, where to press, so I am very excited for this. And make sure everybody on the team eats, you know? Other things that include, you know, increasing your blood flow are breathing exercises, staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water, and having a good diet. I haven't figured out what that is just yet. At a park on the West Coast. What's up, what's up, what's up? You have a similar shirt? Nice, love the shirt. Matches my hat. All right, now we are going to move on to our knees and our legs. Scoot up a little bit. We are going to use our knee, and we are going to do knee circles. I am self-regulating. That is right. That is what we are doing. We are paying attention to ourselves. There is nobody that we should be paying attention to more than ourselves, you know what I mean? So we are going to do our knee circles, increasing the blood flow in our knees, legs, hips. I've been doing these for 2 days now. 2 days, and I already feel a whole lot better. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I'll do these more off camera, but I just wanted to come on here and just show these really simple exercises that you guys can do. We're using our knee as a guide. Just doing some rotations with our knees. That's really good character trait, treating your friend in that manner. Oh yeah, definitely, you know? You gotta treat your friends good. You know, you gotta set that standard, you know? You gotta set that standard. I think it's a lot of times people will be like, oh, this is my friend, I should get a discount. Oh, that's my friend, I should pay less. But I think it's insane to shortchange your friends and then expect them to go out there after success. That's crazy to me. So, it's me, Mario. Oy, okay, my knees and my hips, I definitely need to work on those. This is harder to do on a stool, but if you did recognize, like right now, my hands are tingling. I feel so much better than I did at the beginning of this. I can feel the blood flowing through me. Like I literally can feel the blood flowing through me. So I actually used to, I usually lose a little weight when I fast, but it comes back in a couple of days. Yeah, what I wanted to bring up the fasting for was the more so mental clarity than the weight loss. I know people hear fasting and they think weight loss and things like that, but really it's the mental clarity that I have recognized the most. 2-hour drives. Well, she's doing 2 hours of drive too. Yeah, no, she's doing 2 hours of drive. Exactly. She, you know, I'm gonna be giving her, like I said, I'm gonna be giving her gas and paying her for her time. It's a really good character trait. Okay, I think you said that. All right, so for the last one that we're gonna do, this one I've found, I already knew this one, but we're going to extend our leg out. We're gonna extend our leg out all the way, and Then when we come back, we're gonna really squeeze. It's important for the squeezing when we come back. We're gonna do that 10 times. You can do this at your work. You can do this at home. Self-awareness is so essential. I feel the pain. Sheesh. Squeezing as we come back. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, mental clarity is nice to have. It is nice to have. It is really nice to have. And like I said, when you go through a lot of stuff, especially like childhood trauma and stuff, and you still work out of that in your adult years, you can ignore really simple, easy to notice signs that something's going on with you, you know? So if anybody liked this, let me know in the comments. I will, again, leave this live up just in case somebody wants to follow along later. You can easily go on, thank you. You can easily go on and just look up blood flow exercises and find the same exercises online. That's what I did. So I'm probably going to do, I did, John, I did. Don't ignore your body or what your body's trying to tell you. I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna do some breathing exercises. I'm gonna do some deep breathing exercises, and I am going to drink my water and possibly work on my journal. Actually, while I do that, I'm gonna take a pull. All right, I'm gonna leave this up for about 5 more minutes. You have been doing a 3-second inhale, 5 seconds exhale, and always calms me down. Nice, nice. I did put a poll in there. I do have some other journals in mind of creating. Dodge gave me the word I was looking for, so let me find that word real quick. They're both cathartic journals, which is an expression of deep emotions. So as somebody that feels a lot of emotions very intensely. I've been inspired to create both these journals. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to make next. I also wanted to put the one for the youth in there. I think it's too late to change it. Maybe I'll do that one after. But I wanted to create a journal for both lost loved ones in remembrance of my sister, and also one for, you know, soulmates or twin flames or you know, your future partner, things like that, because I feel like it's really important to get locked in on what you want, especially if you are someone that values marriage and unionship, which I am somebody that does. So that is on the list of journals that I would like to create. Glad you have a friend who is that talented and you can benefit from. All of my friends are talented, and we benefit from each other. I think that it's important to have important relationships, people that are working on their skills and becoming their best self so that they can better the people around them. I lost a sister too. That derailed me. Agreed, Jackson. Yeah. I think it's interesting that you had said, ignore the pain, work will set you free. I'm guessing the work did not set you free, and that's understandable because some pain you can't work off. And it definitely derailed me too, losing my sister. And I think that there was a lot of guilt and hurt that came with that, especially being the oldest. I felt very much so like my fault, and I still kind of to this day do feel responsible for that. Maybe had I responded better, been there for her, things would have been different. Yeah, that's it's really hard, Joel. It's hard to be the one here still feeling all the emotions, you know. So again, that's why I'm in the process of creating that journal, because my sister, she said, you know, sometimes it feels like I'm texting her and she's just not texting back, and that's even in itself kind of a comforting feeling. Like, I wish she was out there just hating me somewhere, you know, for at least a month and a half, 2 months before she did go. She was just out there pissed off at me, and I really wish that was still the case, but it's not. So we got about 2 more minutes on the journal. Sisters, am I right? Yeah, sisters for sure. Sisters. Yeah, I still text my sister's phone still. Yeah. Well, that's nice. You still text her. I know when I go through my friends list and I see her face pop up, I'm just like, you biatch. I still want to find who let her out of the car on the freeway. That they're on my list. When I get to you, it's not gonna be good for them. But yeah, thanks for regulating with me, you guys, and I am gonna have a great and lovely week because I am in control of my week. It's already been super awesome. I'm getting my everything reined in. I've gone through my social medias and deleted anything that was, you know, I didn't think that it was important to delete, you know, like past things on my socials. I felt like it was kind of like erasing my memories and my artwork. You know, so I didn't see the importance of it, but thinking more so about my future, I do find it's very important in honor of the people that I want, you know, to be welcoming in my life, that I clear out the stuff that I can't handle. You know, I can't unpackage every bit of the baggage that I carry, but I can do my best to, you know, get rid of what I can, let go of what I can, and then, no. You are so well spoken. Aw. Thank you, Jackson. A lot of the time I don't feel like that, but I try my best, and I'm working on getting better because I would love to get to speak in a way that is received. I wish I knew how to deal with my emotions. Ignoring them is my only coping method. You seem more mature than that. Jackson, that's exactly why I came on here. That's the whole point of this live, is to talk about those things and to discuss the fact that I have, like I said, been someone. Like I said, I had to really think about my childhood and the fact that, you know, I grew up in a household where, you know, my dad heavily leaned on alcohol and my mother heavily leaned on, you know, other substances. So I had I have to be okay regardless of if I'm hurt or sad or scared. I had to really push those feelings down, and even as I'm an adult, I find myself trying to act like that's not the case. And a lot of the time, that's what taught me the value in picking and choosing my relationships, because I can look very fine on the outside because I've learned to mask so well. I might seem like I'm completely fine in a room full of people, but on the inside I am a scared, panicking basket case. And if I'm around people that don't understand certain things about me, yeah, it stays. It stays until you really meet with it. You have to meet with that, and you have to be there for that younger version of you while also embracing the new version of you. And I want to recognize the things in me that are telling me, hey, it's okay to not be okay. My journal is my guided journal. My first guided journal does help with addressing some of those things. It's in review right now. So if you're interested in, you know, better understanding yourself, I do recommend my guided journal that I put out this month. This isn't it. This is a blank journal, but I'm super excited because I'm almost done with this journal. So I'm very excited to do the guided journal. It'll be my first like actual guided journal, and I'd love to do it with some people if anybody's interested. Just getting to know ourselves better together. So try not to ignore yourself, Jackson, and anybody else out there that's, why can't we super chat? We can't super chat because we haven't stuck by ourselves long enough for other people to, you know, be like, okay, she's faithful to herself, she's committed to her vision, and she's on her way. I've diverted from the path too many ways, so I am on my way to channeling, getting the vision straight, and I'm confident that it's not too far away. But don't worry about the super chat. That'll come when it's supposed to come. It's not a big deal. Just focus on you. Do you. Yeah. I don't have Venmo, so you can't Venmo. But you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate it. Do those exercises. Pay attention. If you recognize any of the blood flow or any of those things going on in your body, do those little simple exercises. They're super easy, super quick. Took us less than 15 minutes. I love you guys. Bye.